calm down. Now, your sister, she's got obviously another son as well.
Yeah, he's ace. Alex is ace.
And he's going to be a good footballer.
Yeah.
It's his football, yes.
He was playing for Everton kids.
Was he? He's going to be a pro footballer, I promise
just
you.
the practicing, you know, the practicing. He used to go to Everton.
Yes, he's got talent. Different than his sister. Both very talented children.
Amazing.
But by the time he's 11, he'll represent his town and his city 2 years before his time. He says, OK.
Oh.
So will you watch for that?
Right, so back to the plot, though, in 2 seconds. Basically, Rachel has made the right decision.
Very much so, Becky.
OK, all right. There you go, Rachel. Good luck. Please
Thanks.
contact us, actually, because you can watch us in Dubai. We've got a big kind of a group over there, so contact us, let us know how you get on, and we'll come and visit you. Thank you, Derek. We'll definitely be seeing you later. Time now for a glance into the future for Cancerians, Leos and Virgos.
Cancer. The pace of life slows down a little and offers you time to step back and reflect upon what you've achieved so far. Leo, don't miss out on the last-minute invitation with friends, for this could be the key to a new and unexpectedly exciting love affair. Virgo, Mars moving into your sign increases your confidence and motivates you into pushing ahead with new aims and ambitions.
Good for Virgos as well. Right, astrologer Maria's back now with her look at planetary moves, and this week, I think this is our final week, isn't it?
It is. We're right at the outer limits this week.
Yeah, we're looking at the baby ones, aren't we? Pluto, Neptune and Uranus, and the new man in the galaxy, Chiron.
Chiron.
And why is he a new man in the galaxy?
Well, he was only discovered in the 70s, in the mid-70s, and we'll leave him till the last because he's my favourite.
He's the wound, you always say.
He's the wound we have to heal.
Yes.
There's a nice story with that one, so we'll get to that.
But back to the babies.
Let's move right out in order of the universe. And really what these outer planets do is they are there to sort of interact with our personal planets, the Sun, the Moon, Mercury and Venus, which we've talked about, which are very close to us and represent all our feelings, our thoughts and emotions. And what happens is when one of these outer planets hit a close planet to us, like the Sun or Venus, it tends to sort of inhibit, restrict or constrain the natural flow of emotion from that planet.
For as long as they're there?
Well, no, they're always there because they're what you're born with.
No, for as long as they're hitting it, though.
That's right, but in your birth chart,
when you're born, yeah.
That's right. If you have sort of a Pluto aspect to your Venus when you're born, it will intensify your emotions of love, how you feel about yourself, your self-worth, your love, your desires. It'll tend to hold everything in, okay? Because Pluto holds in emotions, which we'll come to. But also what happens is if you have no planets sort of being hit by these outer planets in your chart, what will happen is they'll all lie very quietly, quite nicely in your chart, and you'll go along through your life, and then suddenly, because of what's happening in the sky, one of these outer planets will come along, hit one of yours, and suddenly your whole life is thrown upside down, and you just don't know what's going on. You hit a major,
so it's one of these little planets that just comes in.
That's right, from the outer limits. Really? But also, because they take so long to go around the Sun, what they tend to influence as well is generational influences. So, for example, you know, when we look at the 60s, there was very powerful aspects between Uranus and Pluto in the 1960s, and these brought about social upheaval, revolution, big changes, okay? But now Uranus is the nearest one of these to us, and Uranus rules Aquarius. Aquarius is all about being unexpected, being different, being unique. This is all about technology as well. It rules computers. Now Uranus also rules revolution, earthquakes, lightning. So when a Uranian transit happens to our chart, we're hit like an earthquake, out of the blue, a bolt out of the blue. So if
for the good or the bad?
Well, it can be good or bad. It can be suddenly you fall in love. It's like an earthquake. Your whole life suddenly is woken up. Okay? You could have been going along quite nicely in a very boring life, and suddenly someone comes into your life and everything happens, electricity.
Okay.
So you get the feeling about Uranus, okay? Now Neptune is the dreamer of dreams. It rules the unconscious, the subconscious. It's very much to do with poetry, art, the writers, and it's the ruler of Pisces. So it's where we are inspired. to create, okay? So it's different than Uranus, so you're getting the feel about these different planets, okay? Now, Neptune also is about illusion, and of course, when it's on its negative side, it can bring deceit and disillusionment. And also, because it rules Pisces, and when your Neptune is aspected in the chart, it can bring about a sense of loss of direction, confusion.
I'm dying to ask you then, what about Chiron?
Chiron is the wound we have to heal. Chiron was a result of an incestuous relationship between the gods, and he was born half horse, half human, and his mother rejected him, and he sustained a wound that he had to heal, and he could never heal himself. So he travelled throughout the universe healing others. Now, where our Chiron is in our birth chart is where we have our wounds to heal, and we may not be able to heal ourselves there. So, for example, it could be in your area of partnerships. And whenever you get involved in a partnership, you get hurt.
Something goes wrong.
Something goes wrong. Now, wherever it is, we can find it very difficult to heal ourselves until we're able to go out and heal others. Now, technically, people have said, well, which sign does it belong to? Does it belong to Virgo? Does it belong to Sagittarius? But you know, as an astrologer, I actually feel that Chiron shouldn't belong to anybody, and it should be free to go roaming the universe.
I've heard you say it so often, though.
Yeah, it's a wound you've got to heal.
Yes,
and it's very, very powerful.
I'll say, yes. You know, and every time you say it, when we have the phone in, everybody kind of agrees with you.
Oh, yes,
you
see it. Your wounds opened
very
up, or they've been
In fact, you
hurt.
said it to me as well. Quite a few Chirons there. No, quite a few wounds to heal. Thank you very much. Sorry, we've run out of time. But that was very informative. What are you going to do next week now? Got to think of something new to do for us.
Well, we'll think of something new.
I bet she's already thought of something new, Maria. Right, time for a break now, but join us in just a couple of minutes when dream analyst Tony Schaefer will be starting a new series teaching us how to dream. Intrigued? All will be explained in just a few minutes. Hello, welcome back. Still to come this hour, teach yourself to dream. You might actually think you know how to do this already, but our dream analyst Tony Schaefer will be actually teaching us. And we check out what's in store for all you Capricorns, Aquarians and Pisceans. And of course, Maria is here with her astro advice in the phone-in, so give her a call on 0845 303 4422 to find out what your chart says about you. First though, here's a guide to what's in store for you this week if you're Libran, Scorpio or Sagittarius.
Libra. Take time out to relax and unwind, as your energy levels could reach low ebb, leaving you tired and emotionally vulnerable. Scorpio. Light the candles and turn down the lights, for romance is surrounded in an aura of mystery when a secret love affair becomes something much more. Sagittarius. Destiny plays a vital role in your life as major changes free you from a situation that's been restricting or limiting your growth.
Now, are you someone who claims they never dream or simply cannot remember your dreams the next day? Well, viewer Trish Phillips is one of those people, and our dream analyst Tony Schaefer is here to help. Hello, Tony.
Hello, Becky.
So this is a workshop.
This is a workshop over the next 2 or 3 weeks or so. I tell you, he says quickly.
13 or 14 weeks.
Well, several years.
Not contracts, you see, that's what we're all after. So it's teach yourself how to dream.
Yes.
You can really teach yourself how to dream.
You can teach yourself how to dream, and you can teach yourself what you dream about.
Do you dream, Trish?
I do, yes.
Do you remember your dreams?
Bits of them.
And do you want to remember more?
Yeah, I would like to.
So you can interpret them more, of course, get Tony to interpret them more to the point.
Indeed.
Right, so this is seriously how you can teach yourself how to dream and remember the dream.
But in order to be able to do that, you first of all got to know how to get yourself ready for dreaming, in other words, how to relax. Now, people think that they do this automatically. When they get into bed, they sort of get themselves comfortable and fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
But there are so many things you can do wrong which prevent a restful sleep that the first thing we need to know is how to get that restful sleep. So, Trish, are you comfortable in bed at night?
No, but I sort of cuddle up.
Right, okay.
It's such a fetal position.
That's the wrong position to sleep if you want to know how to dream. So if I can go ahead with...
So you're actually teaching us how to get restful sleep.
Exactly, that's the start of it.
A lovely idea in itself.
That is the start of it. And even if you don't sort of progress on the dream remembering part of it, if you know how to have a restful sleep, you are going to have a great night.
I know. You're
and
going to
wake
have a
up next
great
morning.
day the next day.
Exactly.
That's the point. Right, so what does Trish
So
have to do?
the first thing is you lie on your back
to lie
in
down.
bed.
Yeah.
Now, the essence of this is that we've got to get the cushions right, or the pillows as they will be. You need to have your shoulders supported and your head supported, because most people, when they actually lie down, their heads are like that, or it's like that if they're on the side. That causes a pressure point.
She's
So
in a bit of a funny position there,
right,
half
you can
up,
just
half down.
hitch down just slightly.
Steady. I'll pull your skirt with you.
Right, so we get the
Preserve your
one
modesty.
cushion there, and one there.
Watch that headdress because it's very liable to go.
Right. Now, it's almost right, I mean, because of the restrictions here in the studio, but that's what it'd be. You have the two, so that your shoulders are supported.
Yeah.
So you've got to basically put a pillow under your shoulders.
You
that's
need
what
to
you're
have
saying.
a pillow on you, so the line from the back of your head down to your shoulders is nice and smooth. It's not causing a pressure point. That will cause you to have an uncomfortable or an unrestful sleep.
Right,
So having
okay.
got yourself comfortable like this,
Are you comfy?
Not very, no.
Well-
Not
Oh,
really.
can we sort her out?